An American flag that was defaced to feature a swastika was spotted in a Republican congressman's office during an online meeting. Representative Dave Taylor, seen there, who is very much in alignment with Donald Trump, was not in his office at the time of this meeting. Instead, Angelo Elia was on the call. So blogger DJ Burns posted this to X. There's a picture and you can see the flag there, and it's defaced to look like a swastika is in the middle of it. And it says a friend in DC had a Zoom call with Congressman Dave Taylor's office today. Taylor's legislative correspondent, Angelo Elia, had what can only be described as an American swastika flag prominently displayed in his background. So not only was the swastika flag in the representative's office, but it was well within the frame of the video call. It's like if I just put a very questionable flag just right here on this wall, it's like where the violin is maybe. So Taylor has responded to the image denying that it is his flag at all, and he is ordering an investigation into how it even got into his office. He said, "I'm aware of an image that appears to depict a vile and deeply inappropriate symbol near an employee in my office," Taylor said in a statement he released on his website. "The content of that image does not reflect the values or standards of this office, my staff, or myself, and I condemn it in the strongest terms. No further comment will be provided until it has been completed." And it has been reported that investigations are underway right now. Also, it's not clear that the staffer who was on camera at the time spotted the flag or had anything to do with it or knew it was there or whatever. Despite working for a MAGA Republican congressman, he is actually a registered Democrat. And I'm not gonna knock his hustle. Jobs are really, really hard to come by these days. And whenever you take a job like that on the Hill, you don't always get to work with your preferred congressperson. But at this point, we don't have a whole lot more information on the flag or how it got into that congressman's office, but also why no one noticed it was there prior to it being featured prominently on a video call. And or why nobody brought it up to that congressman. And of course, Brett, this all comes on the heels of that very inflammatory Republican youth group chat that was leaked recently. So what do you do with this story?
I'm not saying that all Trump supporters are Nazis. I'm saying they're all Nazis or Trump supporters. There's that. I love in the wake of this stuff, like people's initial reaction. That's the most interesting part because I don't know who put it up there or what. And my initial reaction was like, yeah, it makes sense. And I think a lot of people's initial reaction was like, ugh, and I think a lot of Republicans' initial reaction was like, God, this is not a good look for us, rather than that's fake. Like if that showed up in the background of a photo of Bernie Sanders or AOC, I'd be like, that's probably fake. But if you're telling me like it ended up behind someone in a Republican Party, just like that thing that pops into your mind before you have a chance to run it through your own partisan filter is like, that seems par for their course. Like, I'm not saying that Pete Hegseth has white supremacist tattoos. I'm just saying that most people with the same tattoos as Pete Hegseth are white supremacists. Mm-hmm. And if they do find out that this dude is responsible for it, hung it in his office, that is desecration of the American flag. And if Trump's executive orders are to be believed, this congressperson, if convicted, should be pursued to the fullest extent of the law, as Donald Trump put in his executive order about flag burning. And he should serve, quote, 1 year in jail, no early exits, no nothing, vigorously prosecute. Those are my thoughts.
Quoting the Monopoly man with go straight to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200.
It's so good.
And it's not real. Every time he says something, it's not real. But yeah, that's a great point about, the initial reaction to this particular flag being spotted in a MAGA Republican's office. You're just like, yeah, probably, maybe, and I actually was surprised when he came out saying that's not my flag. And I do feel for him. If it's not his flag, that's not a great look. That's not what anybody wants. It's also very overtly racist, like even for what we've been seeing coming out of the Republicans lately, like that is bold. And the Republicans though, like I feel like they deface the flag all the time. They just get away with it. Like there's so many MAGA flags that are flying around like certain neighborhoods. Even like the Blue Lives Matter flag is just like a defaced American flag. So like where do we draw the line? Like at what point is it a defaced American flag? And at what point is it just like a different flag altogether?
Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.